Welcome to the second Snow Sports Report, and I'm glad to say Mother Nature is certainly helping out for you snow enthusiasts. So far, 2 consecutive weeks of below average temperatures, at least in Grand Rapids area, southwest lower Michigan, running about 11 degrees below average. So we're not melting much of any snow out there, and that's great news for the snowmobilers and, of course, the skiers. And with such cold conditions, snow resorts are able just to crank out the artificial snow. Snow depth across the state, we're looking at 98% of the state covered. You can see about 7 inches in Grand Rapids, 8 inches in the Muskegon area, and very typical. You have a little bit more right along the lakeshore. The most I could find in lower Michigan is Charlevoix area, 20-inch snow depth. That's pretty much one of the most in the state, also around Herman. But everybody is covered with snow, so take advantage of it. Not any big storm systems heading our way this weekend. I do expect some accumulating snow, especially on the east side of Lake Michigan and also on Lake Superior. Not out of control, but we're going to add on to that snow, which is certainly good news out there. I think one of the heavier periods of snow will be Friday night into Saturday morning. And then just with that Arctic air in place, we're going to continue adding on to that snow. Many locations southwest lower Michigan, I would say about 1 to 3 inches of snow. As you work your way further north in the snow belt regions, I'd say a pretty consistent 3 to 6 inches of snow. That's also likely the case up along the Lake Superior shoreline. Here's a view of Shish Mountain. Boy, does that look fantastic. If you're a skier, you're probably drooling looking at that. And here's the great news. Every single ski resort is open this weekend. I have more specifics on my at the website or on my report online, so check that out. But yes, take advantage of it. Canonsburg, yes, open for the first time this weekend. Great news there. And right up and down the board, we're looking at all the rest of the ski resorts up to the north open as well. Now, if you're skiing, now keep in mind, or snowmobiling, it's going to be a cold weekend. It's one of the coldest weekends we've had so far. Feel like readings will likely be at times below 0 on Saturday. Not quite as cold on Sunday, but still very cold. Looking at temperatures generally hovering around the upper teens to right around 20 degrees with wind chills in the single digits. Saturday looks to be the colder day. Now, I recommend that you take advantage of, especially your snowmobilers, of these cold temperatures, because every winter you have a ebb and flow, and we're going to ebb next week. There's that cold Arctic pocket air this weekend, then we start gradually seeing warmer temperatures moving into the picture with the ridge moving in, and you can see that's actually reflected out there with the temperatures. Yeah, snow melting temperatures by the end of next week, and it could be accompanied with some rain, and it looks like 8 to 14 day temperature outlook also kind of hints at that warmer trend ahead. So take advantage of it, and for you snow lovers out there, it doesn't get much better than this.